Grand Rising, family. Grand Rising. It's been a weekend, fam. It's been a weekend. A good one, though. I was just thinking about the fact that I'm still here. You know what I mean? This weekend, fam, I really been relaxing and reflecting. But it has been a nice weekend. I'm not even going to lie, fam. I really have enjoyed myself. Been chilling with my classmate, chilling with my queen. We just been reflecting and relaxing and doing some welding. Ironically, on my birthday, she didn't want to do any welding. She was like, today your birthday, so I'll wait till tomorrow. So we started doing some welding yesterday. And just pretty much reflecting, fam. You know how, I don't know, it's almost like each quarter of the year you have to reflect and regroup, and this quarter, fam, this first quarter has been one. So I've really been focusing on what decisions to make. I got a lot of decisions on my plate here lately, fam, and I got to make some decisions that will determine, a greater outcome either way. You know what I mean? So um, I'm just thankful to be alive, to be 44. I'm thankful to be teaching, to be, just to still be here moving around, fam. I feel decent, I feel healthy, and to be in my right mind, fam. I'm just thankful. I ain't even gonna lie. So it has been a blessed weekend, you know what I mean? And I'm summing it up, you know what I mean? And it's been nice, fam. I'm just chilling, like I say, reflecting and just really focusing on some decisions I got to make coming up. When it comes to where I'm going to be at this next quarter of my life, um, how I'm going to be teaching business decisions. You know what I mean? So I just think that now, I can see a lot of things more clearly, most definitely now. And I was thinking about how at one time being in the country, I'm in the South right now, being in the country. It used to be, man, I used to enjoy being, in the country. And then I realized, how later the way the economy is set up right now, the way things are set up, you got to be in a populated area so that way you can be able to make things make sense for you. Because, man, everything is from the cost of living, from food to gas, man, it's so crazy right now. Like, it's almost a catch 22. You in certain places, you got to figure out you're even gonna be growing your own food, uh, having your own, having your own cattle or something, or you'll be in an environment where they feeding you, the leftovers and some bad stuff. It's been proven. So now, I just realized how being in real small populated areas can be a hell back for a person. It can hold you back. But I'm thankful, fam, that, I'm thankful. I'm going to go down hopefully today and go visit my mom's house, make sure everything is good, check my mail, and, just reflect down there. And I was just, thinking over the weekend, fam, how I know, I really believe mom will be proud of me if we could hold a conversation today. I've been growing and learning. How certain things you go through and a person don't get the message or the blessing or the lesson from it. I've been growing and getting the lessons. I'm not trying to repeat no mistakes, especially especially not now. You know what I mean? And I really enjoy. At this stage of my life, family, I can be honest with you and tell you I really enjoy pouring my life into others. I really enjoy helping others, seeing others transform their lives with the information I give them, and then also steady growing, changing in my life, learning new information, applying this information, changing, just living, fam. There's nothing wrong with living. There's an old There's an old saying that says a man should enjoy the fruits of his labor. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know, being thankful for your family and the things that you have, and then on top of um, enjoying your hard work, fam. You know, that's just what living is about, enjoying it, and then being able to pass down some information to help someone else enjoy a better living. What's good now? Thanks for checking in. What's good now? Thanks for checking in. This rising, like I say, fam, I just been reflecting, fam. You know, it's been a weekend. It's been a weekend, fam. You know, turned 44 Friday, you know, March the 29th, fam, turned 44. And it's, you know, it has been an experience because I can literally remember when people was like, you won't make it to be 18. And there was times when I thought I wouldn't make it to be 18. And then making it to 18 and every year after that has just been a blessing. Has just, you know, it's tickled me. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, you know, I'm 44 years old now, you know what I mean? And it's just a blessing, you know, it's a blessing to still be here and to still, you know, be living to be remembered. Salute, salute. Turning 50 this year, huh? Okay, okay. When you turn 50, what month you turn 50 in? Yeah, fam. You constantly have to reflect, fam. And like I say, this weekend has been so ironic because I just been reflecting on all type of things. Like the fact that my mom, like I was born in Little Rock. And then my mom and them left from Arkansas City, Arkansas. And they moved to Denver. And then I come back down here at kindergarten. And my classmate, I'm at her house now, that I met in kindergarten in 1986. Someone I met in kindergarten. And then, you know, coming back and forth through school, you know, and then I think the last time I seen her was like the 7 or 8, about the 8th grade, I believe, about the 8th grade, I think the last time I seen her. And then we reconnect over the time, and look, it's been all this time, and then we've been really been improving one another. But I'm so glad that I left. Like, leaving, coming back here shows me, makes me thankful that I left, because I was able to experience different things and able to open up my mind and just really grow a lot. So I was able to help her, and then she was able to help me. So it just cool, fam, because I was reflecting on uh, compatibilities over the weekend, reflecting on life and relationships and investments. And fam, you know, you just think about everything, and then you know, you get to seeing, you know, some of your own mistakes, and you got to own up to them. That's one thing, fam, we have to do is, man, we have to own up to our mistakes, fam. Okay, in August, salute, salute. My sister's birthday in August the 9th. Man, experience, fam. You know what? The crazy thing is, I remember a guy told me this in prison. He said, before I left, he said, is it better to learn from your own mistakes or someone else's? And I said, you know, being a little naive, I said, oh, it's better to learn from my own. But he told me there's nothing wrong with learning from your own mistakes, but it's better to learn from someone else's mistakes, because you won't live long enough to learn from all of your own mistakes. So it's wiser to sit back and watch other people. You don't have to experience the headache to watch a headache and say, hey, you know what? I just watched him go left. And see, that's one thing, we have to be realistic with ourselves, that if there's a hole down the street and someone's telling you there's a hole down the way, you know, they're not trying to keep you from living life. They're trying to get you prepared that something's gonna happen up here if you don't get prepared. You know what I mean? And then we dive into it, and then we'll be like, oh man, there's a hole down here, you know, didn't nobody tell me, warn me. Now some people, sometimes you don't listen to warnings, and then sometimes, fam, don't nobody tell us. We just have to learn the hard way. And that's all. Learning from experience. Learning from experience when you didn't know, when you didn't have the guide, the father, or whatever, the mentor, and you just had to come out here and just and get it how you live, fam. Salute, salute. Salute, salute, man. Most definitely, fam. Thanks for checking in, Alabama. Oh man, you about to get your son, fam. I'm actually on my own, my second cup. This is my second cup. Like I say, this rising, I planned on driving down to my mom's house. I'm gonna leave here in a little while. Go down there and check on everything. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in, fam. Thanks for checking in. Let me lock these messages in, make sure everything is, I keep them all up. But fam, like I say, this rising, fam, it's a blessing to be 44. You know, I'm thankful to still be here. The last few years, fam, it's been a roller coaster. Like, you know, I realize now that certain things you go through literally builds your character, really prepares you for your next stage in life, like what you're about to go through. And if we endure those stages, life will be better for us, fam. But you know, if you give up when hell is breaking loose, fam, you never get chance to see the the rainbow, the sunshine at the end of that storm. You know what I mean? So we have to, you know, be conscious of just surviving, fam. You know, so if I can say anything, you know, the fact that I just been pushing, fam. I'm 44 years old, fam, now, and I just been pushing, fam, to get here. And life has been a journey. You know, I have made some bad mistakes, fam, you know, on a lot of different levels, you know, including my kids, including, you know, relationships, you know, but we live and we learn, you know. So now I can be humble, fam. I can be humble at 44 and just say that I'm thankful and I'm most definitely learning from my mistakes. I appreciate that, fam. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate that prayer, fam. I appreciate that. Same to you, fam. Be blessed. Be blessed and continues to prosper. Like I say, fam, I really feel that, you know, the more we live, the more we learn, the more we are educated, the more we continue to educate ourselves, the better situation we'll be in. Like, the better things are for us. And I can be humble now and just say that I'm so thankful, fam, that I've been constantly educating myself and that I'm willing to help others, and helping others literally helps heal you. Like, if I haven't learned anything, any wisdom up to now, like, fam, literally helping others, even when you feel helpless. Like, there are gonna be times in our lives where we feel like, man, there's certain problems that you can't do anything about. Like, physically you can't change it, but I have learned that by doing something to help someone else, even though I can't help myself, has allowed me to help myself, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I understand, I feel you on that. You know what I mean? A lot of knowledge is hidden when it comes to um religion, fam. That's why, you know, I'm not religious. I'm a spiritual person, but I do a lot of research. And the more research you start doing, the more you realize um, how the scriptures was constructed, and it just helps you understand more of the purpose behind the putting out the literature the way that they did, the way that they constructed, the way that they did. So it's always good to do some homework, fam. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you on your journey of knowledge, one thing I've learned that you have to allow it to let you get better and not bitter. Because once you start learning and you growing, it's going to upset you some that you know the lies you find, and they're gonna be plain in sight, and you're gonna realize how a lot of things you had built your life on was built upon lies. Like, I had to reconstruct my whole life, fam. Everything that I believed in, I had to constantly change. Up to this point, I probably have changed my beliefs 3 to 4 times. The more I learn, you know what I mean. So I think that we can't get to a point where we say, "Oh, I ain't growing no more." I think we should always grow, and the more knowledge you get, the more able you're gonna be able to grow, fam. Oh, most definitely, fam. Most definitely it is. Like I say, uh, the more homework we do, the more we find out. So I always encourage people, fam, to educate themselves and what HogOn stands for. That's why I say HogOn University. You know, hustling over grounded obstacles naturally, honoring our generation fundamental nature, like honoring those who came before us. So we have to go back and do not have to go back and do research and knowledge and figure out how things, the origin of certain things, like why they are the way they are, and we just have to keep pushing, fam. We have to keep pushing. You know what I mean? Um, I believe in, the more you know, the more you grow, fam. So the more you know about yourself, the more you know about humanity, the more you know about your family, your background, your makeup, your eating. All of those things is going to help you. You know what I mean? Now technology, fam, technology is so crazy now, fam. Like literally, like technology, like. Let me say this. If you're not up on technology and you're a person of my age, I'm 44, you're in your 40s, 50s, and you 60s, and you're like, I don't know about, get up on technology, fam, because it's not going anywhere and it's only going to evolve. And if you get left behind, fam, you're going to be wishing you knew. So it's cool that you ain't got to be on it all the time, but you need to know how to use it because it is what it is, fam. Everything, technology is everything right now. Yeah, in this age of information, fam, it's so crazy because there's so much going on. And we have to just be conscious of it, like for all aspects. So, I'm teaching in Little Rock right now, and I'm gonna tell you something, fam. One thing I have noticed about being back home in Arkansas, about being back home in Little Rock, Arkansas, teaching, there are so many opportunities for a person to advance their career, their lives, who are at zero. Because there's a lot of people in this state that don't have high school diplomas, who can't read and write, you know, who's making $11 right now because it's minimum wage and they're happy, because it's minimum wage now. So, in this state, fam, I didn't realize, and I'm from here, I didn't realize the opportunities until I came back. Now, I can say this also, the opportunities here, a person can get here and then leave and go anywhere. And that's the cool thing. You don't have to stay here to just get it and, oh man, I gotta be here. Now I'm not saying in certain areas there's some nice areas in Arkansas. I ain't gonna lie to you that you will live in. I done lived in a few nice areas here. Um, but personally, I feel like a person should take advantage. A lot of people don't take advantage of the opportunities here. You know, um, I overheard a conversation one time. I'm gonna share a piece of this conversation with you. I overheard a conversation at the school. It was uh, last year, last year when we was in another building, and this lady was a little discouraged about getting into this program because she wanted to get into the program, but she was discouraged if it didn't work out, she was gonna lose all her government benefits. So she was like, felt like she was gambling. Well, I know this is guaranteed money. Well, what if this career don't work out for me? And the lady was like, it's gonna work out as long as you want it to work out for you, but you know, you can't be afraid not to want to do good for yourself. But some people get so comfortable with someone else taking care of them, they're afraid of losing that little money. It ain't even no money, but it's enough to make you not want to do for yourself. And to me, I think it kind of like cripple people. And hearing that, just like it kind of sad in my heart. I was like, man, a lot of people think like that, and especially here in Arkansas, but in different places where they getting a little bit, so they won't grow. They won't push themselves to grow because they feel like, what if it don't work out? How I'm gonna feed myself? The folks going, they ain't gonna want to give me nothing. Sometimes, fam, I think we are in the age now where we got to do something for ourselves, fam. We got to do something for ourselves, and I just want to shout this out there. for those who are in Arkansas and Little Rock, Arkansas, or surrounding areas, or can get into Little Rock. Let me say this: you can get a free high school diploma from the adult education, where you get a GED from the free GED from adult education. You get a free high school diploma from the Excel Center. Once you graduate the Excel Center, you can get a free scholarship to pick welding, carpentry, CCMA, pharmacy tech, some IT classes, and I think they got some more things available. The opportunities you can get: free diploma, free trade, where people are starting out making 40 to 60K a year off of an education that they are charging people, I believe, anywhere from 20, I don't know what the cheapest one is, 27, 29. The welding course is like 37.75 for 16 weeks. So you think about a $4,000 investment to make 40 to $60,000 your first year. Fam, it's really a no-brainer. But a person that people be afraid to start from somewhere and be like, well, I can go to McDonald's, I can go to do this, but you can't get a skill. Having a skill, you can actually build your freedom, and you can help build someone else. You can teach, you can help your family learn something that they don't have to go through the same processes that you went through. That's the cool thing about having a skill, but people tend to get discouraged and don't want to take advantage of that, fam. So, I have to say that, you know, being back now, I see that a lot of people don't want to take advantage of it. And I just want to throw that out there that we need to take advantage of these opportunities, especially while they are available, because they're throwing money into the system. So if you can get into it to get you a trade and change your life, man, do it, fam, do it. Yeah, a lot of people want it fast, man. And that's the crazy thing about it. I see that a lot now, and like I say, I've been there, but I always been a hard worker. Like, I done got fast money and go work. I work every day and still go grind. Like, I was, like I say, I grew up, I consider myself the last breed of the cotton field. And I say that because I went out there, I'm 44, fam, and I was out there chopping cotton with my mom them on the back of the truck. I could only go because I had to have the supervision by my mom and some of my classmates and a couple of people that were a couple of years older than me. They was out there on the truck, and we was out there in them fields in D.C. County, family, in them fields chopping cotton all day. All day. There was a lot of older people, younger people out there eating pot meat, crackers, spam, cheese, all that, all that. I've been there, fam. I've been out there. Didn't know what I was doing. Chopped the cotton down first time. The old folks getting on me because they didn't show us at first. So we, a couple youngers, we out there. They said chop cotton. We think we got to chop the cotton down. We supposed to chop the grass down. We didn't know we supposed to chop the grass around the cotton. You know what I mean? But we learned. You know what I mean? So I'm from that era, fam. A hard work, like. So I'm always been used to work ethics, and coming from where I'm coming from McGee, Arkansas, fam. I want to give a shout out to my hometown because my goal is, I'm working on a scholarship to sponsor somebody to become a welder from there. Now, this first one, my goal is sponsor somebody that graduates this year and to get them into welding. And then, hopefully I can start picking more people up because I'm doing this myself until I get the fund, the scholarship up and going, but I'm paying for it. So I'm getting everything established. But I want to be able to help someone gain the trade coming fresh out of high school, because I didn't graduate high school, but I did graduate with my class. So I was in the last yearbook I was in was the ninth grade of McGee. It was 96. 96 was the last, and I didn't graduate because I was locked up. So I got a chance to take that picture. That picture was in there in 96 in the ninth grade, and I was in prison, fam. So my goal is to give back that way. And I feel like, right now it's just a few, and I did already helped a few, but to start this up, to me, it's a way that I could not only be remembered, but my mom can too, because she's the one that encouraged me to be, to be a welder. So my family that's down there, I'm always have some. So I just want to help those that's hungry. And that's one thing I learned too, family, being 44, that we can only help those that's hungry, fam. There's a lot of people we see who need help. We can see a whole lot of people that need help, but there's not a whole lot of people willing to help themselves. Keep that in mind, fam. 44 years old, fam. Salute, salute. Okay, you from Lincoln? You from Michigan? Okay. This channel is actually about welding, education, life, products, blogging, venting, therapy. Therapy too. Therapy. Because, we need therapy. As black men, I think we need therapy. We need to be able to vent. But it's not about bashing anyone. It's not about stepping on anyone. Like I say, I don't get into, I'm not religious. I don't get into religious debates. Um, I don't get into politics, even though I respect politics and I study them. But I don't try to debate how I feel on anyone. My main goal is just try to encourage someone to do better and to use welding, you know what I mean? And, the whole goal of the HogOn2017 is to educate, educate us with skill sets, welding, carpentry, HVAC, plumbing, um, what's the other one? It's a fifth one. I'm missing one. Oh, electrician. That's the fifth one. The fifth one, electrician. My goal is to motivate trades and Black history, Black awareness, education. So, here you might get some of everything. You might get some Black history, a lot of Black history, some education, some welding, some life coaching, just some real life talk, just some real talk, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I just be realistic. And today, fam, I'm just talking about whatever, you know what I mean? My weekend has been, whew, it's been nice. It's been cool. I haven't did too much. I've been doing a lot of thinking though. So I'm just thankful this weekend that I can reflect and I know where I'm going, you know what I mean? I got some decisions that I got to make that my life is about to shift. So I got some important decisions I got to make here soon. It's gonna cause my life to shift. So um, my goal is to keep hogging, fam. Keep helping. And man, it's crazy because, some people get caught up in, the crazy thing about it, I have seen people use religions to break down their own families, and I don't think that's good. But religion has separated families, have destroyed cities, man. It's just crazy. And the more you learn about it, the more you realize what the tool of it is. So that's most definitely why I don't um, practice religion. I don't talk, try to encourage people to go, what you believe in is what you believe in. I just try to do what's right, you know what I mean? Lead by example is the best thing, I believe in humanity. I believe in helping people. I love to see people go from one stage of their lives and then go to a next and do better, you know what I mean? I love educating people, helping people. But the thing is I can only help those who are willing to help themselves. That's what I figured out. Because if you are a person that's really want to help people and see people change, you can get discouraged when you got a good message and no one want to listen. You're like, man, I'm trying to help them. They ain't even listening to me. I ain't finna help nobody. You know what I mean? And then you realize that you are a light and not an alarm clock. Your purpose isn't to wake anyone up. They got to do that themselves. But once they wake up and start figuring things out, they can see you shine and like, oh, okay, that's what I need to be doing. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. I'm spiritual. That's where it's at, fam. Okay. Okay. I understand that, fam. You know, some places over here, man, you can be in America, fam, and be stuck like that and feel the same way. You in a place with nothing going on and you stuck. So relocating is always key sometimes. No matter where you at, sometimes you have to move or relocate yourself in a better environment or a better places where more opportunities are at. That's why I say, you know, I'm in the country right now, and literally down here, there's not a lot of opportunity. There's some money down a little bit, but you know, you're not gonna get rich unless you know, into farming or something. You know what I mean? That's where the big money at. Everybody else just getting by. You know what I mean? But being in a more populated area, I've just noticed that you're just gonna do better, fam. You know, you're gonna do better, even if the populated area is an hour from you, hour and a half. You at least need to be close where you can get to it, get what you need, and then go back, you know, to your place if that's what you want to do. Yeah, some states are very expensive, fam. Man, I stay going against the grain, fam. Stay going against the grain. To be honest with you, you know, I think that's how you're gonna learn a lot. I think that's why I am the way I am right now. You know what I mean? I consider myself a black sheep. I know I'm a black sheep of my family. You know what I mean? And I love my family, but I don't associate with a lot of them. I wish I did though. You know, but I'm I'm just big in what I'm working on, and and especially when people lie to me and they ain't gotta lie to me. I just tend to shy away from it. I still love you, but I just don't deal with you from a distance. I'm just more of a loner now than anything. I always been my own, doing my own thing, but now, you know, I love my folks, but I don't be around them a lot. But I am working to do better though, especially with my siblings. You know, my mom only had one child, well, two child. I mean, two child, me and my sister. So you know, I have to work on being around her more and around her kids because my sister has 6 kids. So I got 6 nieces and nephews, you know. So, you know, being around them more is something that I'm most definitely working on. But I travel and I always been in one place or different, you know, other than them. But I haven't been around them a lot to know them, you know. So I'm working on that myself. Hey, it happens like that, fam. Hey, you know what? We tend to motivate one another. You know, other black sheeps tend to motivate one another. We tend to, and you know what's so crazy? I was telling someone the other day that, you know, the family that I have lost, I have gained new family, and the majority of all of my new family is strangers, fam. You know, my new family is strangers, people I have met on the struggle, who, you know, I trust in the foxhole. You know what I mean? That experienced something, got something to lose, like I do, trying to build something, got a vision. You know what I mean? So um, I protect them, you know what I mean? Just like they protect me. So I protect my new friendships, you know what I mean? But a lot of times y'all see me, I'm always solo or teaching or helping, you know what I mean? And today, you know, like this rising, I just wanted to go live and just reflect. You know, I think that certain things need to be recorded for our children, um, for those who coming up behind us, just to know that, you know, you're not gonna get there without a struggle, fam. You know, it gonna cost you something. And even me talking about those free programs, it's still gonna cost you something, some time, some dedication. So don't, you know, get a great opportunity and don't take advantage of it. I seen a post I had to share, man, that showed a fountain of blessings and someone just letting it go down the drain. And it said that that drain was an entitled person. They just let their blessings go down the drain. Um, and then you see someone who's grateful that throw a glass under there and try to catch all they can, you know. So I'm just in that stage of my life now where I understand, you know, where my blessings coming from, who my true family is, you know, even though we blood, that doesn't necessarily mean y'all true family. But those who check on you and make sure you good, you know, those who don't judge you, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot. Like I say, I'm thankful. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all the blessings up to this point. Woo, yeah, what you say, fam? We all we got, fam, 100%. Hey, you can't make that up at all. You know what I mean? So this rising, fam, I actually came through here a little longer than what I wanted to. I just wanted to talk a little bit, fam, and like I say, I'm thankful. I heard from some family members that I really wanted to hear from. My youngest, my son, he texted me. Someone I really wanted to talk to, he texted me. Talked to my oldest daughter. So that was cool, you know what I mean? Talking to my oldest and my youngest was a blessing. So I'm at peace with that. And hey, um, I'm just at the stage right now, fam, where, I know that I want to enjoy them, but I also want to make sure I leave something behind to them. But I want to be able to enjoy them while I'm here, enjoy them and my grandbabies. So I got some, two beautiful grandkids, and I can't wait to spend more time with them. But I have been getting to know them and spend personal time with them. But, I think things going to get better and better over time. Yeah, fam, you can find me on Facebook. Well, I'm not really on Facebook, but I am on IG. So it's HogOn University on IG. So you can find me on IG, HogOn University. I'm also on IG as Black Phoenix. So that's my artist name is FENIKS, Black Phoenix. And then my new channel, which is also, I have a new channel on YouTube. It's called Your Welding Coach. Your Welding Coach on Instagram, Your Welding Coach on YouTube, Your Welding Coach on TikTok. My goal is to really, really grow that channel to bring more awareness to welding education and to just teach and to travel. My goal is to create a mobile welding school out of a shipping container, fam, coming soon. So for those who've been following me with the shipping container conversions, I'm gonna be bringing them back soon, fam. I actually got my blueprint already developed, already ready. I just got a few things I got to get off the line, so hopefully this year I can present that. But my goal is to turn a 40-foot shipping container into a welding school. I'm at least have at least four booths and a classroom and an office. So that's the goal, to have it all set up where we can at least have that going, where we can be able to drop the shipping container to a community that needs some education, that want us to come, that can't afford a school, but can afford us to come down and to teach for 2 to 6 weeks or whatnot, and then we'll transfer to another area. That's my end goal, fam, is to travel, bring the education, be local as well, but to go to different places on my downtime, to teach different cities, to educate different youths and have a program where I can really help them get jobs. Not just teach them something to where they can burn some, but actually help them get some employment in their area. Because different areas, family, they need manufacturing, they need construction workers. And if we can't do nothing else, we got to fill the gap. Once a person starts learning, I tell a person, I'll teach you how to ride a bike. Once I teach them how to ride a bike, family, when they start doing them tricks and turning to businesses and doing all this, that's on them. But I'm gonna give them the beginning stage knowledge, and I think that's very, very important to have that beginning stage, and that's my goal. So coming soon, fam, you're gonna be seeing that. Like I said, I got the blueprints. My goal is to have that mobile welding school going. Also teaching, having a foundation in Little Rock. Um, Being able to come back to Little Rock though, and being able to establish this and start getting the brand up, it's going, is cool. So majority of my followers are from outside the city, but the city is starting to really gravitate to what I'm doing. So it's growing a lot from inside the city, but a lot of my followers coming from outside. So salute everybody that's been checking me out, staying true to me. I appreciate the support. You also can find me on TikTok as HogOn University as well. So for those who've been following me, I appreciate it. Yeah, fam, I'm working to get everything set up, fam. And so it's coming soon. Y'all stay coming soon. So I also have private welding classes. Right now the hours are from 6 to 10. And so, they normally on the weekends or after hours from 6 to 10. The phone number for those private welding classes is 501 400 5806. That's 501 400 5806 for private welding classes. Those classes start off at $1,000 for a 40-hour setting. Normally they're 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, 2 weeks. you know, normally in that setting. And they specific, you learn, you know, we work on MIG, flux, fabrication, fitting, whatever it is specifically that you want to learn. And then if those who want to come to the school in Little Rock, the number to sign up is 501-372-5100, extension 1211. That's 501-372-5100, extension 1211, the Goodwill G-Tech Academy. They got all type of scholarships available. Right now, the program is 16 weeks. $100 deposit, fam. Only 100. 37.75. 16 weeks, game changer. And like I said, they got scholarships. They got the wage office. They got the WIOLA program, the workforce that's giving money to fund people to get into the welding program. So y'all check that out. Check out the WIOLA program wherever you at. They do got free money right now. They giving out to people to get back into the workforce. So that might can help you out wherever you are in the country. But like I say, I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas. My goal is, like I say, to establish something here, to really get some things established, to make welding more acceptable and get more people in high school. My goal in Arkansas is to really affect the high school, to get more people coming out of high school into welding, to make it more attractive and to show them the opportunity. So, and to go to them and to bring them the opportunities where they at in them little towns. Hey, that's what you can do. So that's my goal, fam. I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody for following me. Like I say today, fam, I just wanted to say I'm thankful to be 44. It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be here, fam. I ain't know if I was going to make it or not, but I'm here still getting my hog on. Y'all be blessed, and I'm out.